talk about wings in your chat all the time. And this would be a way for you to get, you know, kind of exposure to the history of Wings of Redemption and understand the memes and everything, right? Because I don't even get them. 9 times out of 10, you guys come in this chat and you repeat the memes and everything. All right? And I don't even understand what you're saying. I don't get it. All right? I just don't understand it. So I went to the source. I went to the man himself. And I asked him if it would be all right if I did that, because I don't want to do something that he would feel would be harmful to him. You know what I'm saying? And he said, go for it, make that money. I don't know what that means, because all I wanted to do was do like reaction to his down the rabbit hole video. I wasn't going into a money-making venture over this. This was just something interesting to do, something different. But he actually gave me
I'm not muted.
the permission to do it. He says, yes, I can do it. So essentially,
I'm not muted. I'm just getting shit up.
And that he would let me do it. I don't think he's gonna have an issue. He's gonna let me do it on my own. Why wouldn't he let me do it on Wings, right?
What was the reveal? Let's go back.
The allergies are pissed. There's something that's like horribly nominations process, like that. I'm gonna do a special reveal.
All right, here we go.
Okay, hold on.
Let me put him at a little faster speed.
Fuck, it's annoying. Oh, was the following.
Okay, here we go. Here's a reveal.
The last line of the conversation that someone said to me was the following. All right? You ready? Now let's see if you can figure out who I was conversing with by this line. It was the last line of the conversation. Ready? You ready for this, okay? So the last line of the conversation was this, word for word. Go for it, make that money. By the way, thank you, Chai, for $1.69. He says, come on. Thank you, Chai. So
Thanks,
who do you guys think that was in that conversation? Who said that?
I don't know, some douchebag.
Some people say LTG. LTG? Does LTG say that? I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that LTG says that. It was LTG? Oh, it was LTG. Okay.
Okay.
Interesting. It was LTG all along. No, it wasn't LTG. It wasn't. I thought you guys would know. No, actually, so what have we been talking about recently? What have you guys brought up on my streams recently, right?
Nothing.
You guys said to me that you would be interested if I did watch that down the rabbit hole video for Wings of Redemption. You
Go
said
live?
to me, Phil, this would be something we'd like to see your live commentary on and react to it, because we talk about.
Don't we need to listen to this?
And this would be a way for you to get, kind of exposure to the history of Wings of Redemption, understand the memes and everything, right?
Memes.
I don't even get them. 9 times out of 10, you guys come in this chat and you repeat the memes and everything. All right? And I don't even understand what you're saying. I don't get it. All right? I just don't understand it. So I went to the source. I went to the man himself. And I asked him if it would be all right if I did that, because I don't want to do something that he would feel would be harmful to him. You know what I'm saying? And he said, go for it, make that money. I don't know what that means, because all I wanted to do was do like reaction to his down the rabbit hole video. I wasn't going into a money-making venture.
What's up?
This was just something interesting.
Sorry for that, by the way, guys.
Different. But he actually gave me the permission to do it. He says,
I'm gonna disable EMP until I get this shit sorted out.
With Frederick Knudsen that he would let me do it. I don't think he's gonna have an issue. He's gonna let me do it on my own. Why wouldn't he let me do it on Wings, right? And essentially, then I have permission there's nothing to make it not happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's nothing to hold it back. You see?
Yeah, see. So my counter's up. Yep. All right, I'm gonna go live. And normal playback
Kind
speed.
of doing it and seeing what it's all about. You know?
Yeah. All right, we good. Everything's good. Sort of. Yeah. Why this shit's
I don't know. See, Eternals, is this a membership thing? I don't know. Is it?
Okay.
I don't know. Because you guys came up with this. I didn't even think about it.
I don't know why that.
I thought.
I don't know what the deal with this shit is. I don't know why this shit. Wait, is this like God telling me something about my stream? Probably. I have no idea why that's there. That shouldn't be there.
That's a video that when it came out, that guy blew up in popularity when he made it. 6 million views on the video. That's insane. That's tremendous popularity on a video like that. You know? And it wasn't even a dramatic video. That's the other thing. When you watch that video, It's really not dramatic. It's not like these assholes who are coming out and spinning things in a really toxic way or lying.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's kind of why I'm surprised it did as well as it did. 6 million views on basically a video that's just kind of like facts. With a few, like I said, if I were to watch that video, I could definitely correct a few things and I could definitely add a lot. The whole Street Fighter segment, oh man, can I elaborate on that in a way better way because he's
Jesus.
Outsider's perspective and not understanding what was actually
deja vu. I did too, RGZ, actually.
They were completely out of context and not correct, and I could fix that.
I know what that means.
You know,
no.
And I feel like this would be a great opportunity to go down memory lane.
It's because we've seen this before, RGZ.
And re-experience both my highs and lows as a content creator and share that kind of with you and say, hey, this is cool.
I think the EMP fried your brain, RGZ.
We can together, right, see how much different I am.
Is this like a Matrix thing?
You know what I'm saying?
Huh. I'm fucking annoyed, man. It's like my whole like mojo's like fucked up.
I don't know, like
I don't like when things don't work.
Yeah, I just don't understand why people now are like, well, forget it. We don't care about the one about you. Do the one about wings. That's weird. You would rather have me comment on someone else.
Take a pill.
Than
and
on myself.
Just leave me there.
Why? I don't have any innate knowledge on wings. I can't really. The only thing I could do while watching the wings video, okay, is give you my honest take on what's going on in it and my feelings about it. I have to, when I watch that video, I'll have to judge it as fact because I don't know the truth of the situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, I won't actually know.
So all of your shit's fact. So all of your shit's fact.
So not knowing the truth of the situation, I can't say, oh, this is what happened or that's what happened. I have to just believe what the video says.
No, you can have an open mind that it may not be correct, dumbass. What are you fucking talking about?
So that's kind of crap.
So people who watch yours should assume it's 100% correct.
I guess it's okay. He's saying it's fine. I guess he feels that it's enough of an.
So when I go watch all of X Mortis's videos, well, I'll just assume it's all correct, right?
Segments of it that are completely false and
I mean, it is, but that's just a coincidence.
Okay. No, I haven't watched the video. I have not watched the video. That's what I'm telling you guys. I didn't watch it. I don't know why people think that I've watched it. I didn't watch the video.
Yeah, we know that, RGZ.
I know how long it is because I've seen it. I pressed play. Oh, here it is. It's the same because I watched my own, and I said, "Oh, there's ones on wings." And I pressed it. I said, "Oh, I see. There's a whole video on him." Oh, Jesus, it's 2 hours long. I didn't watch the video.
Yeah, he's doing a Q&A, Blaze. He's been doing a Q&A. He's been doing a Q&A since 8:15.
The video on me is the most viewed video about me ever on the internet. There's not a single video on the internet about Darkside Phil that has more views than that video. That is the most famous and pertinent video ever made about me. All the other shit that came after is bullshit. All right? I tell you right now, I've watched the Down the Rabbit Hole video. Most of it is true. A few things I feel are half-truths because I can add to them and clarify.
Oh, not even a mill.
Right?
Wow.
So
Jesus.
Video, that's when the era of when everything changed.
I guess he's right.
Up until that point, okay, a lot of the things that happened were truthful, right? You can't deny something that's been recorded and is on camera, right? Let's be honest. Take a look at that video. What did Phil do? He made bad gameplay. He said some racist things. He was a toxic guy in the Street Fighter community. And it's all documented, right? It's literally all documented right there in a video that I put out, right?
Right. Yep.
Now look at all the shit that came after, right?
Yep. you did it.
It has nothing to do with my any video that I've put out, right? When you watch my videos, do you hear talking about my personal bankruptcy, right? Is that a major topic that I'm reviewing all personal information about myself? Is it fucking stupid, slanderous things about fucking escorts? Do I sit here and talk for hours on end about mobile gaming conspiracies? No.
I mean, yeah, you do. And QE Farms debunked the escort thing, fuckface. They did your job for you.
All the shit after is that his is based on factual shit that happened, corroborated stuff. You can prove it's there because I uploaded it myself.
We literally have objective evidence of the bank leaks.
Is bullshit fucking speculation.
No, fuck yourself.
All half-truths or
objective?
Based on this tiny little itty-bitty nugget of truth. Something that's true. Completely blow it up and extrapolate it to where it's not true at all.
Do you think it might be biased a little bit, Phil?
slander.
Do you think you might be a little bit biased?
It's defamation at its worst.
Okay.
Why on earth would I want to go through every piece of defamatory shit ever said about me? Why? It's ludicrous nonsense. It's a bunch of conspiracy horse shit. Why would I waste my time on that? It's not even factually corroborated.
Factually corroborated.
If all the things that people have said about me were true, I'd be in jail.
Yes, you should be. No, you should be. You should be.
You know, what are you talking about?
You should probably be dead right now, actually.
But people want to believe the most ludicrous bullshit.
My fanfic is Jaha, like, fucking killed you. But you somehow survived in this reality. This is the worst reality.
And it's just so... It's just
Jaha, like, punched you so hard in the fucking face that your head flew off.
There's a video
that's my fanfic.
With over 6 million views that's mostly truthful, that highlights some of my biggest shortcomings of my career. And it allows me to show how I've grown, how I've changed for the better. That shit doesn't happen anymore, for the most part. There's moments of weakness, but we can go down memory lane and see all the crap I used to do and say, maybe that's why people don't like him. It's a shame that they don't realize he's changed since then, right? And like I said, I really feel there's a lot of insight that I can add to all of that. Dude. But most of the shit in the last few years that involves me has nothing to do with me. I'm serious. It's all bullshit.
It only has to do with you.
People made it up. People on the periphery of my streams trying to get involved with drama and shit. Now, I'm not involved in it. Like someone just brought up, what about OIC? What about him? How the fuck do I know anything about what that was? I had nothing to do with it.
Huh?
I'm here. Here's what I do. I come to my stream. I turn it on. I talk with you guys in stream chat. I play games. I try to keep nonsense out of the chat. And that's it. I don't have anything else to do with it.
Yeah.
Nothing. I don't watch 14, 15 corroborating hours of drama content every day. I don't have time to waste. I'm a 40-year-old running a business and has a personal life. I'm not a loser who sits on the internet and is looking for drama and conspiracy all day long. I want nothing to do with that periphery bullshit. I'm not even involved in the periphery.
Involved!
You know what I'm saying? So why in the holy shit would I ever get involved in that? It's all nonsense. There's a difference between...
I don't know, Carl. He's like towing the line.
To do a commentary on Down the Rabbit Hole. It's because I've watched the video and I realized that guy did a good job. He did as much research as he possibly could. He exposed things that are true. He summarized them all in a short video. And it got 6 million views. And most people now look at that video and say, man, that Dark Side Phil guy had a lot of issues over the years. Hopefully he changed for the better. Right?
And he didn't. And he absolutely did not. He got significantly worse. Today's a good example
seriously
of how much you got worse.
Why don't we like Phil? Well, because he said racist things in the past, because he hated on game devs constantly in the past, because he was a toxic person in the Street Fighter community, and the Street Fighter community.
All those things are true. Still is.
Corroborating things that are from my content, mistakes I made in my own content.
Oh yeah.
Everything since then has been things that have nothing to do with me or my streams.
Nope, you just try to hide things, but you're bad at it. Phil
changed for the better on his streams and his content, so now we have to completely change the subject to something that has absolutely nothing
to do with
his streams or his content.
He doesn't know math.
By the way, isn't even facts. It's just speculation bullshit, right?
Man, you've said that like 4 times now.
There you go.
Is it going to be true yet?
F4. What about evidence that says otherwise? There's no evidence. There's literally no evidence of anything. There can't be, because it's not true. I don't care what these idiots say. 1 million fake documents, 1 million fake pieces of data, 1 million fake posts, 1 million fake conversations. It's fake. I'm not involved with any of it. I swear to God, you people think that I like cloned myself.
No, that would be a war crime.
Another person out there running.
That'd be a crime against humanity.
At all times. I don't know. You think I would have time to do the shit these idiots say about me? You're out of your minds. How about this? Anything that was ever taken from my own live streams that I uploaded is obviously true. Anything else you've heard outside of there is bullshit. Speculation.
Oh, good. Oh, goody. You figured it out, Phil. Oh, you figured it out.
I will react to real stuff. I will not react to bullshit. There's no point. Because the bullshit is a never-ending amount of... It's a fountain of bullshit, right? It's a big erupting volcano of bullshit. Just squirting and covering everything with anal ass.
With anal ass? Oh, good. Oh, man, you are a fucking wordsmith, dude. Good job.
Why do you think that someone like Frederick Knudsen doesn't get himself involved in that kind of shit, right? He did the facts. He covered the facts. What's he going to do? Everything else is speculation. No corroborating evidence of anything. Just, oh, coincidence and conspiracy. So why would you even make a video about that? It's not true. You can't prove any of it, so why would you make videos about it? If you're someone who's a professional, someone who's aiming to make content that's...
What are you looking at? What are you looking at, buddy? What are you looking at up there?
You can correct...
Is your teleprompter up there? Fuckface?
On the internet, I uploaded it. All the other shit afterwards is not. So why would you waste time with that? Right? Unreal.
The answer up there.
No, Snow Carly, you're an idiot. Seriously.
Who?
You're a fucking idiot.
Wait, who?
What did I just say? People ignore everything I say. So, well, if he made a recent video, wouldn't it be full of all that? No, I spoke with him. He says he's not interested in bullshit, baseless internet drama. That's why he's not making an updated video on me, because there's nothing to make a video on.
Did he?
He's not interested.
Why did he say that?
Drama. His video was a factual documentary about my history. It wasn't supposed to be an internet drama video. You understand?
Why did he say that?
But people tried to turn it into that. And it's not. That's not what it is. No, take a look at the stuff he puts on his channel. He's got a documentary about Deep Blue on there. That's really well researched and well done. He's got other things on there that are all historical. It's actual history. It's not meant to be internet drama. It's not. So what are you talking about? You're an idiot. God. Well, Yo did a $1.50 tip and says, the reason why I'm not into your down the rabbit hole members goal, it kind of feeds to a slippery slope of giving into drama, maybe not with your video, but how people are already asking for wings and detractor videos. And here's the thing, you know I'm never going to be doing the bullshit videos. If there's something there, again, of substance.
Snow Carly. Oh.
Okay. Wings is literally giving me the nod of approval saying, go ahead and watch the video. To me, that says he feels that it's truthful, right? He feels that there's enough there that it's a valid video that I should watch it. Maybe it's accurately covering his history as a content creator. That's what I'm assuming, right? Mine mostly did that.
Mine.
There's a few things here or there that are worth correcting, but for the most part, it's a good video.
It's only code black if I request special authorization, and I don't feel it.
The difference there between I'm watching a documentary.
But he's not begging.
Actually happened versus someone who's just.
So I get to call that.
You know what I'm saying?
Snort.
Orange Cat says, any truth to rumors that Jasper is the one playing...
Dude, he calls people morons all day. That's not enough.
Always been true. Phil shits to the $1.50 says, what happened to Straight Cash Homie? I don't know.
First of all, what do you think happened to him?
I don't even know what you're talking about. Again, I don't involve myself with this. You guys really think I'm like shitting you or something. I don't involve myself in any of this. I don't know. I don't even know what you're talking about. I really have no idea. What happened? I don't pay. I'm sure you said, oh, well, you didn't read the 14-page Kiwi Farms post about the guy. You didn't watch the 17 detractor videos about him. No, I don't know anything about it. I literally don't know what you're talking about. Zero.
Zero.
Anyway,
time to leave?
Yes, I know he was my moderator. And? See what I mean? What are you talking about? You're an idiot. Eddie did a super chat, says, why not react to your bankruptcy recording phone call? It's factual from the court hearing. I'm sure all of fans rather have that.
Yeah. Maybe.
What is there to react to? We all know what happened, right? Anyone who's interested in that would already have access to it and know exactly what happened, right? There's nothing to even react to.
He has such a weird look on his face. Look at him.
About my bankruptcy, I answered all the questions, if you know, as well as
look at his face.
Someone called in and pretended to be a creditor of mine, which is against the law. It's complete, an utter crime. All right.
What is WWE Network?
Let me just say it this way.
Can you repeat that?
I had several different conversations with people involved in the bankruptcy process who said they've never seen anything like that happen ever before. In you know, years and years they've been involved. It's their job to be involved in that. They've never seen anything like that ever. Someone call in and impersonate a creditor. They're not. It's insanity that would even happen. That someone would actually, you know, risk going to jail over it. The difference was this was COVID. If it weren't COVID, that would have been an in-person hearing.
And your bankruptcy would have been denied.
Up and said they were a creditor and weren't, they would immediately been arrested.
Cool. And your bankruptcy wouldn't have been approved.
What were they called? Not a bit. Who's the name of the guy who's in charge of the courtroom? The cop there.
The bailiff? What?
It's impersonation.
Wait, is that with the bailiff? The cop there?
There's a million laws broken there. See, that's why the only reason they got away with it is because it was anonymous on the internet. But there were, again, much like many things, this world is not ready for an all-digital presence. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's so many processes. I tell you this all the time with banks. There's things with banks that just aren't ready for anything digital. They have these weird hours. They're closed half the fucking time. They have these weird bank holidays and shit. But the rest of the world operates. But they're not ready for the modern world, right? Very much courts were not ready for COVID. They weren't ready for the whole world to shut down because of COVID. So they were just trying to flub it and make stuff work.
Flub it?
And that dial-in thing was very rare. Incredibly very, very rare.
Incredibly very, very rare. Incredible.
Very rare that anything would be on a phone call like that or anything unless there was a really good extenuating circumstance reason.
Yep.
And so they just weren't ready for that. I mean, I warned my bankruptcy attorney.
I mean, I guess it could day glow.
There's going to be some fucking bullshit shenanigans. You know?
Bullshit shenanigans. Yeah, the bullshit shenanigans was your fucking fake-ass bankruptcy. At its core, dude. You warned her about it, and she got you through it. Big ups. Big ups, Rochelle. Isn't this great?
What's happening outside? I don't know. I've heard cops all night driving by. I don't know what's going on. I don't pay any attention to it.
He doesn't pay any attention to cops driving by his fucking house for like 3 hours. Great. I hope you have a gun in there.
Adjourn in a minute. All right. We're going to adjourn in a minute. I give you guys a last opportunity.
To give you money?
My last opportunity to react at all. If you have any questions, anything else you want to end here. Sucks that the game didn't work out, Outer Wilds. Also sucks that, again, this is like the 6th stream this week that was
That's a lie.
That's
a fucking lie.
About that. I'm trying to give you guys variety. I'm trying to mix things up. I played the game that won the poll, and obviously it wasn't a good game for streaming. You guys didn't like it.
This would be the place to bait him if you wanted to black, by the way.
Besides, I'm just going to keep trying, you know. When I come back on Wednesday, we're going to have a different poll set up for a different Game Pass thing, and hopefully it works out better this time.
Yeah, probably, Tom.
Jim, I see what you're saying, but I don't know how I would even choose that. He says some people who are content creators have like a list of, oh, my favorite playlist or my most famous playlist of all time is listed like on their main channel page.
Oh, yeah, totally, Shansei.
One, I don't even know what I would put there. I've done so much over the years. What do you even choose for that? And number two, does anyone even really check out the main channel page that often? Besides the community tab that has postings and things and polls,
no.
I don't know if anyone actually.
I think you got leaned right.
Often anymore.
He's not gonna answer that shit.
That would increase 10 people's experience. You know, I don't think it's that big of a deal.
Yeah, he's gonna keep. It keeps go up one by one by one by one.
Thank you, Cracker Jacks. Just enjoy your day off. Take care of yourself.
Hashtag be safe. It sounds like you're. It sounds like you need to be safe.
For this video, have
those fucking cops out there.
Make it a fun event. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Totally.
You mean the wings video, the down the rabbit hole video? Like actually, like make it, like plan it out, have a special day for it. Order
a special day.
Rise, have some drinks and food while we're watching it together, and I'm reacting to it.
You sound like a creep, dude.
I don't know if. See, the thing. If I did that, would anyone care? And I mean this, like, would the attendance be high? Possibly yes.
Possibly yes.
Be high, I'm sure idiots would try to make drama out of it. But would it be something productive for my business? Keep in mind, this is not just me dicking around on the internet. This is a business I'm operating here.
Oh, yeah?
This is low, and the super chats are not existent, and it's a slow night. It actually hurts me. It literally, a night like tonight, hurts me bad. Because I'm like, damn, here's a night when I was here 2 hours.
I want to type it.
I'm working.
I want to type it.
Night. Like, what happened, right? And I wish that I could change. I can't change that. You know what I mean? I don't know what to do.
I don't know what to do.
We had a good time here interacting. We had a good conversation or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. See, Pro Tuesday says, well, the more people watching, the more donations you'll get. I don't believe that at all. That's not a correct assessment whatsoever in my experience, especially these days. These days, I could have low attendance and still get tons of support. And then I could have a stream with a bajillion people watching and no support. I've had both. You know, in this case, you're bringing in people who are drama. People are here for drama. Oh, I don't care. You don't care about quality content. I just want drama. Those aren't necessarily people who are going to support you. You know what I'm saying? A lot of those people are just there for drama reasons, drama's sake. And I really don't know how that's going to really help. Being honest, you know, I mean, we could give it a shot and just see, but I don't really necessarily think this is going to be something special. Again, to me, it's just like, I'll do it if you guys really want it. I don't see the big deal. But you guys seem to think it's some kind of a big deal. I don't think so.
No. Not yet, guys. Sorry.
Chimed in another $1.69 tip, says, good guy Greg versus scumbag Steve. I have no idea what that means, but thank you for the tip, Chite.
He's been towing the line all day. Been towing the line all day.
I'm not going to have Wings on with me. This is not Wings' video. It's my stream and my content. Wings is not going to be on this with me. What are you talking about? Now people are really moving the goalpost. Oh, well, we want to see you do the reaction to the video. Oh, wait, Wings is going to be on that with you, right? No. No. No.
No.
What the fuck are you talking about? Jesus.
Jesus, indeed. Me. Ree. You should really have some BGM or something in the background. This is pretty,
I thought Wings already reacted to it. He did, right? I thought he already did one. I thought people had told me that eventually he had actually reacted to his video.
If he did, you probably watched it.
That was one of the ideas that people had, that I should react to mine. I'm almost positive that's the case, that he did react to his at one point, and then people came to me and said, well, you're going to react to yours, right? I know, Jay. Yeah, Jay says you've changed. I know. I've been watching a long time. I know, and I've tried, man. I tried hard. You know, I got tired of being that kind of grumpy guy.
A pity party time.
Same kind of content all the time. I did. I like what I do today way more than what I used to do. Like, in leaps and bounds today, what I do is more meaningful today than anything I did previous to being a full-time streamer. And I know that, too.
Mm-hmm. Right. Totally. Totally, dude. Dead air.
That's a concern, too. Michael Kane says, you know, Wings just has so much baggage with his toxic fan base that to bring him into any stream is a huge liability. And, you know, that's what I've heard. Again, I've never watched a single piece of content Wings has put out. I want to clarify this. Not ever have I seen a piece of content he's put out.
That's kind of offensive, honestly.
I don't know anything about his trolling level. I just hear things. People tell me that it's way worse over there. Oh, my God, you know. Why don't you collaborate with him? And it's like, dude,
like, that's not a good thing, dude.
That's just gonna open the floodgates.
Being a fucking hermit isn't a good thing. I don't know why you think it is, dumbass.
Okay, that's all I know.
Like, I don't pay attention to anybody except myself. Me, Ree. Like, is that a good thing, dumbass?
Anyway, all right, guys, we're out of time. I mean, I went extra here tonight too. We're out of time.
Yeah, you sure went extra.
I gotta get out of here. Get ready for my day off tomorrow. I will say this: thanks to those who stuck around and chilled with me for the Q&A. Sucks that it went badly with the game. Hopefully when we regroup with another Game Pass game this coming Thursday night, it'll be better.
No.
I think I may take people's advice, and
I got some advice. Will you take my advice?
Only poll for that one.
No.
Starting Wednesday morning on the pre-stream podcast, I'll probably set it up, and I'll have the members only be voting on what's the next Game Pass game that we should do Thursday night, and pick a good one. And hopefully it'll be more entertaining for you guys. Okay? All right, guys. Well, thank you to those who did support.
Yeah, you already said this. Bye.
Tonight, obviously. But at least to those who did support, thank you to those who did. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I hope you all have a good evening. I hope you enjoyed the Q&A.
Be safe.
An hour of it. Wow, almost an hour and a half of it, right?
Yeah, I know. In absolute insanity.
All right. Neat. Okay, cool.
Cool.
All right, everyone. I stopped recording.
Oh, my God. He's still here.
Thank you. I'm going to upload basically the 45 minutes of gameplay and that hour and a half of Q&A to the channel right now. So, reminder, I'm not here tomorrow.
Dude!
All right. I return. Actually, I don't need to set up anything here. I'm trying to think what I'm doing. I'm doing Lego. I guess with Lego, I can move the stuff around. I return on Wednesday. Wednesday morning will be Lego Star Wars. Wednesday evening will be more Skyrim. Okay? Then Thursday, it's Ask the King on the first stream. So again, reminder, please post up your questions if you haven't yet. You're going to miss out. You got to get your questions up as soon as possible. to be on the show.
Look at this great screen we have here.
There we go.
Amazing screen.
And so it'll be Ask the King, and then whatever the new Game Pass game is for Thursday night, and there'll be members voting on that.
Sure, Carl.
Elden Ring, which I know
sure,
all
if he does.
Out to see, will be Friday. Elden Ring resumes on Friday. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you. Please have a good evening.
Mm-hmm.
Please have a good day away tomorrow. Whatever you do, please be safe. Have a good time, and I'll see you all when I come back on Wednesday. Sound good?
No.
Guys, thanks. Have a good night. Thanks for your support. For those who did support.
Yeah. You don't have to fucking qualify that, by the way, you fucking moron. When you say thanks for supporting, it's assumed the people who supported are who you're referring to. For those who supported. What are you, a fucking idiot or something?
My Emperor! I failed you! We're heading out. All aircraft report.
Oh my god. It's ridiculous.
I will smack the fuck out of you.
Holy fuck. Alright. Yeah, we can stick around for the daily shit. Why not, right? Let's get some TISM out of the way. Oh yeah, I updated the spreadsheet where, so column AG, which is the total tips for the day, I made it so that if it's $99 or less, it will highlight yellow. So you can quickly scroll through here very quickly, and you'll see the standouts. So again, the previous record was $82 on September 27 as the lowest. Yesterday beat that at $79. And today was 151. 31 on the night stream, with super whaled out on the day stream, of course. What was the average this week? Yeah, we can do that. We have the technology. Okay. So the average amount of tips this week per day was $167. Which is, yep, that's the lowest amount I have on record since records began. The next lowest would be $176. So this was his lowest performing week in terms of tips on average since I began records almost exactly 1 year ago. I can explain how he was able to sustain himself on 160 and was begging last week at 300. That's the thing. Like, the past doesn't exist and the future also doesn't exist. It's all about now. And don't... I mean, he's openly admitted he doesn't think ahead. Like, that's such a good thing to say. I don't think ahead. So... Alright, so let me take a look here. Okay, so, so BegCon 1 is the winner. So I'm gonna pay out BegCon 1. I'm gonna coin drop 200. I know it's not like a shit ton, but I'm gonna coin drop 200 for stream crashing. That was my depression. And then I'll start up the face touch bet. So that's that. So I'm gonna drop in about 30 seconds, FYI. Where's the money go besides mobile games? You know, like food, DoorDash, whatever. Like, he does spend a what I would consider a significant amount on food, right? Like, eating out's expensive, man. Eating out's super expensive. All right, let me coin drop. So we'll do 200. All right, so 200 drop. Okay. So that's that. Let's look at the YouTube. Now let's swing over to the YouTube side of things, shall we? I'm updated for YouTube up until this morning, so I don't have today in. But if I look at it, if I just eyeball it real quick, let's see, 5, 15, 20, like 25-ish tonight, and then this morning would have been 2, 7, 10, 15, 20, 3, like 55 today, something like that, it seems like. I wonder if Playboard has it updated yet. I'm actually kind of curious. Let's see. So I showed this website out before, but this is like, if you want to like lazily track his super chats, this is the website to use. It's called playboard.co. It used to not work, and now it does, which is awesome. What they say? Oh yeah, it did track today. So yeah, I was pretty close. I said 55. It's got 58. So 58. All right. So if I hypothetically plugged in 58 to here, right over here. Here, this. I don't want me to do that. We'll do it like this, 58. So his average for this week in terms of super chats would be, in that case, 62, which is below average. What's his lowest for super chats? Does I guess AdWord? It doesn't. Embrace Shadow. You're gonna have to kind of do that on your own, but I mean, not too difficult. Just kind of pick if you want to lowball it, highball it, or pick in the center. I base it mostly off of objective data, so I think I'm as accurate as I can possibly be given the circumstances. Okay, so in terms of, where is it? Here. Here. Yeah, so super chats for today, I think super chats total would be, I had 52. So 58, that means it wouldn't make it go up. Wait, what? That doesn't make sense. Sorry. 54, because if I had 58 here, like this, 2, 3, 4. Average 62. 58 would bring it to 62. Okay. So at 62, I think it might, yeah. It was his lowest, wait, no. Almost. It was his third lowest super chatted week I have on record. I had a 49 and a 60. Assuming those numbers are accurate, but it's pretty close to the lowest. So this was actually a very underperforming week. So if we look at the week as a total, right? So what was his claim? It was like, his claim was he had 6 slow streams. The problem with DSP, again, he shouldn't be counting it by streams. He should be counting it by days, right? So let's look at the days as a whole. Remember, the vest streak is at 200. If this number is 200, then that means he hit the vest, like the old vest, again. The new vest is a load of horse shit. The old vest streak was 100 per stream, right? So that's 200 per day. So he had 2 good streams here. He admittedly did have a poor performing day yesterday. I'll give him that. That was below 100, right? But these are like whatever, man. Like he gets these semi-frequently, you know? Like he gets these at least once a week, sure. But again, even after all that, his total for this stream week, you know, dude, he averaged $167 a day. That doesn't seem too bad. And let's look how he's doing for the month so far, right? We can look at the month as a whole is a decent marker as well. So the month as a whole, we have him at 215, which is his lowest performing month on record. Dude, this is pretty funny. Was that the first? No, it was the second, Mr. Dr. Inspector Larry. It was the second. The first was back in September. So yeah, because this was actually slightly above a couple days ago, and then yesterday happened. Yeah, this month is actually, yeah, because this sheet here is calculating how much he earns in tips per day. So it actually figures out how many days have happened so far and compares it. So I used to have this problem where, like, you know, like I try to compare these numbers, you know, like it's the middle of the month. It's like you can't, because like, look, if I drag this under, so this is how much he's earned for the month so far. It's like, yeah, but the month is only, he's like, oh yeah, he's earned 2,600 less than last month. It's like, yeah, but the month is like half over, you know? So of course he's earned less. There's still fucking like half a month-ish to go. Yeah. But what I found was that you can just have the number of days he streamed and just divide how much he earned into that, and that gives you the dollars per day, and that's a better ongoing metric of how much he's currently performing, right? So as it is, this is his worst performing month so far, ever. And by ever, I mean since I recorded in May. So I hope the fucking whales are listening so they can bail him out, because that's what they need to do, because that's their role in his life. And that's their role in our life too. So get to work, you fucking pay pigs. Sound good? So that's that. In terms of his memberships, let's see. Yeah, I mean, like, you know, the funny, so like, look, this is basically flat. It's flattened completely here. So this is since like the 6th of April. It's been effectively flat, right? And the funny thing about that is, if you look at his stats, so I have a separate tracker for when he like has new members. So like he had like, look, April 6th, 8 new members, 3 new members, 3 new members, 3 new members. Like he's consistently pulling like some memberships, and these don't include renewals. These are specifically new members. These are new people. These are new socks, right? And so even with this, people are falling off so quickly that it's effectively stable. It's just like flat. This, and again, this doesn't include renewals, like people who manually renewal, which they do, which is great. It's like super funny. Because yeah, his attrition is happening at like the same rate his growth is happening. But they're for sure socks. And this also doesn't include, there's been several cases that I've found already where people are signing up like between streams, right? Like new members between streams and shit like that. So like they basically fly under the radar. So, but you know, I have a system for accounting for that. So, or gifted subs will save the pig pen. They sure will. I mean, you look at his revenue, and the amount, the percentage of what he gets specifically from memberships is like really low, like compared to the overall. And a lot of this is kind of like calculation type deal, you know, like it's hard to be completely accurate, but it should be within 10%, I would say. It should be. But you know, like, so the yellow portion is how much his memberships are, and this is gross, so this is before 30%'s taken. So like memberships end up accounting for like $1,000 a month, so it's anywhere from like 10 to 15% of his total revenue are from his memberships, you know, his worthless ass memberships. People forget he gets a lot from Patreon too, yeah. And funnily enough, his Patreon's actually, so like the story of his Patreon is thus, okay? He hadn't, before he lost his Twitch partnership, he had an equilibrium of about 250, right? He lost his Twitch partnership and it immediately like tripled. It went up by like 2.5 times, right? To about 650. And then people began to realize, and this is per month, right? So each of these numbers is on a per month basis, yeah? And so people shortly realized that this is fucking stupid and started, like they had a, what do you call it? Like a, what do you call it? Something reaction, overreaction, right? To this. And so, yeah, so, you know, they quickly realized that this is pointless, but he's never actually reached this yet. Yeah, it's, sorry, this is bi-weekly. I even have it labeled bi-weekly. Sorry, it's bi-weekly. And so, okay, so this red represents how many number of patrons. So these are people, right? These are number of people who support him. And the blue line is the amount that those people support. So the more the difference between the blue line and the red line, the more like a small group of people is giving more money, if that makes any sense. So like the clearest example I can give you is that when he lost his Twitch partnership, the amount of money he received increased by about 93%. This is like a single like marker, but this should give you an idea. The amount of money he received increased by 93%, but the amount of people contributing increased by 20%, right? So there was this like big disparity. So people just like started giving a lot more, essentially. But these days we're at 306 now, so we're about 50 off from the previous equilibrium. I was curious if this would, because he was sitting at about 350 for like, I was wondering if 350 would be the new equilibrium. So basically he'd scam people for $100 like a month forever. But no, this was like a support point, right? It was a support level, but then it went through the support level. So now it looks like, for now at least, 300 is the current support level, if we're gonna, you know, use that type of terminology. So yeah, he's still making more from Patreon than he was before the departnering. You know, $50 is, you know, a DoorDash, a single DoorDash. And then, so yeah, so that's that. So that's just kind of chilling. In terms of his current revenue, he's at, so if you take his total revenue he's earned so far, quotations, like earned is in quotations, his net revenue is at about $369 per day or $55 an hour. So the thing, and this is net, again, this is net, this is before taxes, but again, like, when I say I earn a net amount of money, generally, like revenue-wise, that's before taxes. Like I'm using it like he's a normal person. Like when I talk to people about how much I make, for example, I generally won't talk about post-tax unless I have a very specific reason to. You talk about it pre-tax. Whether or not he fucks with his taxes correctly is his problem, right? So yeah, you know, $55 an hour ain't bad, man. It's still good. But yeah, like, if his... I wonder if there's a way to project if this current trend continues. There's probably a way to do that. Let me think. Okay, so the first question... Yeah, I kind of want to do this. I want to kind of, like, give a hypothetical... Like, a hypothetical... If he earns exactly as much as he's already earned now as a trend for the remainder of the month, how much will he earn for the month? Let me see how to do that. So it would be... Okay, so we're at 16. So we're at 16 right now. And then 16 days, right? So the question is how many days are going to be in the month that he streams? How many more days off is he going to have besides tomorrow? Like one, so 2 days off? So if he's like off tomorrow, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, off, 7, 8, 9... So let's say 10 more days. 10 more days, okay. That means he's gonna have 26, which is like 26 is average. Okay, and then so he's earned a total of yeah, so I guess you could just do 16 no, can you just multiply it by 26 divided by 16? Minus 2, so 1.375. Okay, so what I will do is you take this and you multiply each by 1.375. 0.375. That would be 4739. $375, 4390. Okay, and then I can just plug these. I can hypothetically plug these over here, and this will tell me. Wait, no, this would go in the gross number, so it would go here. It'd be like this. No, it'd be like 4390 times 0.73073. It'd be like this. Okay. Wait, is that right? That can't be fucking right. No, that's not right, because 4739.62. I'm gonna just take a flat 10%. I have to kind of guess here. 4265. So it'd be like this. There we go. It'd be closer to this. This would be like the end point of if his trend continued. So let's say around 8,000, I guess. Missed a piece? What piece? I think this is accurate. Something like that. Because I mean, it would make sense in the sense that, like, it's his lowest performing hits amount and his lowest performing super chats amount. Something in that case. But again, this is just a bunch of bullshit. What else? Oh yeah. This is okay, so if you're ever if you're one of those people who like to fucking, you know, dick around in the spreadsheet because you're autistic like me, the notes section, I'll usually add any, like, weird shit. I added a new thing that I'm kind of, like, tracking now. It's his, it's the amount of it's like a rolling amount of his revenue this year compared to last year. And this is with Twitch included, right? Because of the Twitch leaks, we know how much he earned through Twitch, and because of the bank leaks, we know exactly how much he made through YouTube. And then we had people on KF tracking his tips before, like I took over, and his Patreon's public, right? So this is objective. You know, like when DSP is bitching about like everything's fake or whatever. Like, no, this is about as objective as you can possibly get, like with the information that I have available to me. So what this is tracking is his year-over-year amount that he earns compared to the total for last year. And then this is the rolling amount, right? So for example, if the amount he earned this month stopped, like he'd be at negative 11,000 compared to last year, for example, right? But you know, it's not a good idea to pull this number down before the month completes because you need the full set of numbers so you know kind of where you're at. So this is gonna be kind of like a tracker of 2022 versus 2021 because he had Twitch in 2021. He doesn't anymore. He's only got YouTube. He's got YouTube, which is a surrogate for Twitch. But the one thing to keep in mind is these Twitch numbers are like the end of his Twitch before he got cut off, right? This is when we're talking about like maximum gifted subs from OIC. I think like Swaggins like gave like fucking 1,000, like 3,000 bits or 2,000 or like $1,000 worth of bits or $2,000 worth of bits or some shit like that Christmas, something like that. So it's like, it's gonna be a little bit inflated. That's why you need to kind of like look at it from the perspective of the calendar year, I guess is what I would say. Can you quickly look up how much he'd have made without the top 5 or 10 pay pick? Yeah, sure. I can do that. I mean, again, like when we look at like socks, at least like sock accounts, like when you look at tips, just remember like the amount of sock accounts is absolutely insane. So it's not going to be accurate. Like, first of all, you can probably combine half of this list into itself, at least half, right? The only people that I think are not a sock are Slayer and Jax Raxer. I guess 1 Minute Man, question mark, and maybe Game Trekker. But the Devil UK, I think the Patriarchy's got multiple names. Team Ico Gamer, maybe. I don't know. I haven't seen that dude for a while. You know, Oral Turtle, I'm pretty sure is a sock. We got the cuck himself. I don't know if this is the guy anymore. There's a lot of speculation that someone's just using this guy's name. You know? Is 1 Minute Man OIC? No, the current consensus is 1 Minute Man's Planet Jeff, who I guess may be OIC, but I don't think so. I mean, yeah, 1 Minute Man's a sock for Planet Jeff, presumably, but Planet Jeff doesn't tip as Planet Jeff anymore, so he's like himself. If there was a Planet Jeff that was still tipping and a 1 Minute Man, then yeah, that would be a sock in that case, if that makes any sense. Emil, I'm like 99% sure is a sock. The wheelchair guy? You're gonna have to be more specific. We got a lot of wheelchair guys here. But no, the wheelchair guy that you may be speaking about is Rob on Wheels, who's what we would call a dolphin. He's damn $735. Fuck. So we're coming on a year for Rob on Wheels, 735 in tips so far. Damn, dude. Man. And that doesn't include the YouTube side, because he's got a membership with him too. Yeah, well, Raven's a dolphin also. Yeah, I don't know. Did he just get lazy, Chauncey? I don't know what the deal with that shit is. Maybe he just got lazy. You know, I was thinking about this the other day. Okay, so, you know, like, thank God I haven't had to have this experience yet, but I think there's a good chance that most people do in some capacity, where, you know, you watch this in like documentaries and stuff, right? Where it's like, let's say you have like a family member, or, you know, like a family member of any kind, some sort of first degree family member, or maybe it's like your kid or something, and they have like either they have a significant like developmental disability, or like, you know, you have your, you know, let's say you're like mom or your dad or something, and they have like a stroke, and then they basically can't function anymore. And so then you have this problem, right? I mean, I see patients that have this, right? So like I see it actually pretty frequently, where it's like you have to take care of this person that you like love, but at the same time, it's like it begins to inhibit your own ability to like do your own thing, right? And so I'm like, dude, DSP is kind of turning into that for people like his whales, right? Because more and more of the burden of support is shifting onto those whales that are left. I mean, this is really like it's really like pathetically funny, I guess, but that's kind of what it is, right? It's like he's become this like leech for them, and so it's this combination of, so the quote-unquote love that they feel for him is sunk cost fallacy. Jax Raxer is an amazing example of this, right? Like, okay, we're coming up on a year, right? Jax Raxer has broken 3,000. That last Street Fighter stream, he broke the 3,000 mark. Congratulations, right? But like he's dude, like, how about you fucking save yourself? So DSP is effectively just like a huge burden on him, you know? But here's the thing, right? Like, at some point in those real life stories, like it goes multiple ways, right? Because the people that are caring for, you know, that are caring for these people who need to be cared for, right? They oftentimes will have this sense of guilt because they're like, you know, I feel compelled that I have to take care of them, but like at the same time, my own like human feelings are like, this sucks, right? And you feel bad for thinking like, this sucks, that you know, I have to do this, right? But like when you look at DSP, that connection shouldn't be there. He's some fucking guy who begs and yells at people. Hey, what's up, Alfred? How you doing, man? And so the fact that they continue to, because like, you know, if your mom's got a stroke, you got to take care of her. You fucking take care of her, man. You got to do what needs to be done, right? Or you find, or you pay out the ass to put them in a skilled nursing facility. Like, you know, you got to do what's right, right? But with DSP, he's a fucking dickhead. He's not related to you. You have no reason that you need to do that. You know, it's super weird. But they feel, it seems to me that they feel that compulsion. Now the question is, at which point is there a breaking point? Being a will for DSP is like doing a deal with the devil. Yeah, except you get nothing out of it, I guess. It's like a deal with the devil where you literally get nothing out of it. So like a possible scenario, I don't know how likely this is, right? But a possible scenario is the more that the burden of taking care of this fucking man-child falls onto an ever shrinking pool of, you know, of people. Think about it like this, right? And again, this is just, I'm throwing a possible scenario out there. These people don't act rationally. But let's say you've got a pool of 5 people who are completely supporting him, right? If you lose one person, then that 20%, assuming that it's equally shared, is now shared amongst 4 people. So the burden on the remaining 4 people goes up a significant amount. And then if you lose another person, it's another even more significant amount. So you could be seeing a case of like dominoes falling down, right? Because the breaking point on each individual person can be hit the second they lose one person. So you can literally go from 5 to 0, right? Again, that's like a theory, and that's the assumption that, for example, it's not like they go like, okay, I can only contribute this much. So like, would a single person be willing to get DSP to $40 every day by themselves? I mean, it seems to me that fucking Planet Jeff is willing to drop 25 into DSP regardless, right? Like, no matter what he's currently at, he's willing to just drop 25 indefinitely, right? So there's no strings attached to it, presumably. Yeah? Feels like a Japanese idol with his fans that'll suffer poverty for it. Yep, for some reason. For some strange reason. The people that are wailing are getting tired and basically they then leave. I don't know, Alfred, like... See, when I see like OIC Spurg out with his socks on KF, it really kind of illustrates to me the type of people that these people are, you know, the type of personality that these people are, like legitimate schizos. I don't say that in a derogatory way. I do think that OIC at the very least has a significant issue that he needs to be diagnosed with if he hasn't been yet. Like, honestly, dude. Like, I know if he's listening, he would frame this as like a like, oh, you mad, bro? Like, I'm trolling you. Like, oh, I trolled you guys. It's like, no, dude, it's really fucking pathetic, honestly. It really is fucking pathetic. And you can pretend you're trolling people as much as you want to. At the end of the day, you're still fucking alone, man. Sorry. So, big ups. You figured it out. You figured life out. But yeah, like, I don't know. I don't read his kiss posted. I mean, not just those posts, but when he's like in chat and stuff. It's just like the entire thing is really fucking gay, dude. That's it. There's nothing else to say about it. Nice, got that. Damn, I got a lot of clips today. Oh yeah, there was some stuff I wanted to look at. Oh yeah, Slayer cucked on the pre-stream. Let me find that. Yeah, he is a co-rainer. He is. He won't leave. I don't think he will. I actually don't think he'll ever leave. It's kind of like Swaggins. I think OIC and Swaggins are in the same type of position where they will literally never leave. Like, I've entered and exited communities a lot throughout my time on the internet. I don't think there's ever been... Yeah, there actually hasn't been a community I've permanently stayed with at any point, you know? But I think this is going to be one of those ones where, like you look at like Swaggins, for example, or OIC, right? Like, they're in it for the long haul, man. Because that's the only kind of notoriety they have. I mean, I guess this is the only kind of notoriety I have. The difference is that it's like, whatever, man. It really is. Like, as soon as it's not fun anymore, then it's time to move on, I guess. Let's see, let me see if I can find the pre-stream. Let's see. This is a gang, only way out is death. Basically. Yo, did you see that fucking... Look at that fucking... Dude! Okay, wait, what's that thumbnail? What's going on in the thumb... Dude. Look what happens when I highlight this! Are you for real? God, man. It's like an actual jump scare. Fuck. Okay, anyway, sorry. Okay, so it looks like he's digging in his ear for the pre-stream thumbnail. This one? Or something? And then you highlight it and it's like, he's like trying to... It's like he's trying to scratch ants off of his ceiling or something like that. Hey, you know what he kind of looks like? If you ever had like a goldfish, you know, you put the fish flakes at the top. He kind of looks like he's doing that. Look. Like look at his mouth. Goddamn fucking thumbnail. Yeah, I gotta zoom out a little bit. Like, look. Right? You know, anyone else getting that energy here? Alright. Now I gotta remember where, like... Does DSP have life insurance? Not as far as I can tell, Benjamin. Based on the bank leaks, I didn't see anything that would have indicated that they had life insurance. Okay, so I'm looking for... Dude, I don't even know where to fucking find that shit. Huh.
Asshole. Okay?
Snort.
And this guy would get drunk all the time.
Yeah.
They listed as a townhouse, so...
Yeah, townhouse. Snort.
Okay.
I can go to any place and I get met with a snort.
I think I've gotten through all of the contributions so far.
You mean the one tip? Okay, let me think. So... Oh yeah, and you know, if you look at the day stream, like the pattern. So this is like Elden Ring, right? This is the hype game. So the the break was here. So he goes into the break at he goes into the break for Elden Ring at 34, right? And this is with like all the fucking whale socks coming out. You know, you got your Dan the Mans, you got 10 from Cabbage, you know, that shit. So yeah, you've got your 50-bit bitches and your socks and whatever, like all here, right? Then you got your 25 from 1 Minute Man. He sends a beg tweet out, right? So you're at 59 when he sends the beg tweet out with 25 from 1 Minute Man. You got 2 from Lyciversal Sock, and then it's just like 50 from Emil, right? So this is what I'm talking about when the burden falls specifically. I did the calculations, by the way. 1 Minute Man has contributed 13% of the Elden Ring tips, 13%, and this Emil sock, and he's a sock. Believe me, he's a fucking sock. I'm not including any of the other socks that I think is the same person as this, but literally this name by itself has contributed close to 28%. Yeah, wait, you're right, Carl. It is up to 4 tweets. So we have a 4-stream beg tweet streak right now. So about 40% of the total tips from Elden Ring are from 2 specific people, and I don't think that's all of it either. I think they have like at least, you know, some other amount of sockage. So this is what I'm fucking talking about, right? You would imagine that at some point they'd be like, you know what, fuck this, it isn't worth it anymore. Because if you get DSP to $30 out of 150, you might as well get him to 0 out of 150, because he's gonna beg up to a certain point. And even when he gets to that point, he's gonna beg for likes, right? Like the begging doesn't stop. So he's effectively conditioned these people to give him money regardless of his begging status, obviously. But you have to imagine that at some point they go like, gee, I'm contributing, like, I'm responsible for like 50% of this person's income. Like that seems to be a problem. Yeah, I would too, RGZ. I wasn't 100% sure before, but I am now. But Jeff doesn't even watch. Yeah. I mean, the funny thing is, I think that one of the 1 Minute Man tips, it was for his birthday. What was it, like 4/6 or whatever, right? The $50 tip from 1 Minute Man, the tip had a message on it. It said, "Happy birthday, Phil." So he put a message on this tip. He seems to never put messages on his tips, right? Which means, which would, if this is accurate, then this would allude to the fact that he's not sending him like a lump sum like some people speculate, that he's actually sending money to his PayPal on an actual factual daily basis. And this is for 50, right? So it seems to be at his whim. It's like you go into work, you clock in, you know, you punch in for work, and then you immediately whip out the phone and you go to PayPal and you send DSP $25. Like, that's his fucking life. That's the life of Planet Jeff, if this is to be believed. Paying that fee every day? Yeah. Basically. I mean, the fee on an individual PayPal tip is 2.5% plus 49 cents. So he's only out 49 cents because the other bit of the fee is percentage based. But I mean, like, by that same token, right? I mean, if we look at like OIC, right? So OIC's given almost 6,666 total in tips since I started tracking, right? And this is over a period of 251 tips. So he's given 251 individual tips to total $6,665, right? So theoretically, if you do the 49 cents out of that, right, that's $125 in extra feeage that he's paid. Extra feeage. Whereas you could have given him 6,666 in a single tip and saved $125 in fees. Now, when you're dealing with this amount of money, $100 is kind of whatevs, right? It's kind of whatevs. So yeah, I mean, this is how PayPal makes money. Specifically, yeah. Hail Satan. So yeah, that's really cool. What else I got? What was I doing before I got sidetracked into this? Oh, yeah. Yeah. So anyway, yeah. Basically, yeah, I thought it was interesting that this had a message on it, which indicates it's not an auto pay type of situation. He's manually entering them in. I mean, yeah, I mean that's the only thing I could believe, right? Has Woman and Man been doxxed yet? Well, I mean, if it's Planet Jeff, then yes, he has been doxxed. If it's not, then no. Pig has made PayPal and Scopely a lot of money. Oh yeah, he's also made Susan a lot of money. I have a special column in the YouTube analysis tab called YouTube fee. This is how much of the money that he's received in like super chats or memberships that have gone to paying fees, like the 30% that they take, and that is currently at $14,289. I mean, I'm sure DSP's fucking videos are really expensive to upkeep, considering he has like 70,000 of them. But you know, that's not bad. The reason I have this specifically is because I like to think about, like, if his fucking wheelchairs weren't so stupid and they just tipped him, because if the goal was to give DSP as much money as possible, they wouldn't fucking super chat him. They'd tip him. He's right. Tips have the least amount of fees. There's only one specific circumstance where that's not the case, and that's if you tip the minimum amount. If you tip the minimum amount versus the super chatted minimum amount, it's actually cheaper to super chat, but he doesn't get it right away, so it doesn't count. The face touch bet, I think, turned off. Here, I'll reopen it. Since wait, it hasn't happened yet, right? It's not out yet, is it? No. Okay, well, I reopened it for now. If you guys want to bet for face touches. Yeah. So anyway, yeah. So if like the average amount of like the average like fee of PayPal, if you just divide all the tips into it, is like 8% or something like that, like on average, right? Since it's a flat amount. It's only cheaper through Super Chat, Dayglow. It's only cheaper through Super Chat if you super chat a really low amount. He actually makes more money on low super chats compared to low tips. So when you tip DSP $1.49, right? Here, we can do the math right now. Here. So when you tip DSP $1.49, you're gonna lose. So first of all, so $1.49 is his minimum, right? So that's the lowest amount you can tip him. So you're gonna lose 49 cents. $1. And then you're only going to keep and then he's going to lose 2.49% of that. So that'd be what, 9.7. Well, I can do this. What 11? 1 minus 0.0275. So 90. So 97.25. So then you multiply that by 1. Right? So he gets, so if you tip him $1.49, he gets 97 cents of it. Right? So he gets 97 cents of $1.49 if you tip him $1.49. If you super chatted him $1.49, he keeps 70%. There's no flat amount. So he keeps $1.04. So at low amount, super chat wins. At any amount greater, like there's a breaking point somewhere, and it's not that much. It's like at $1.50 probably, or like $2 or something. Like we can probably calculate that. So it'd be like it was a 9725. Wait, 1 minus 0.0249, right? And then times 2. I think translative I can do in whatever order, right? 146. 146. Yeah, so at like $2, tips win. Basically, like $2. So at like less than $2 super chat, he actually keeps more of it. But it's basically the minimum amount, you know? So anyway, yeah. But like if you tipped him like if you super chatted him like $100, right? He'd keep 70 of it. If you tipped him $100, he'd be dude, I always forget the number. It's like, okay, 9751, right? Times 0.9751. So he'd have, out of $100, he'd keep 97 of it, $97.03. So the more you give in a single thing, the more that he keeps, is the idea, right? So it's significantly more than super chats. Like if I divided it, if we use $100 as a comparison, so $100 super chat versus $100 tip, he keeps 38% more of the fucking tip versus the super chat. So anyway, the purpose of me having this specific column is to kind of highlight how much his fucking morons like Nathan Smith or whatever waste when they super chat instead of tip. Tips do help more than anything, assuming you're not tipping the minimum amount. I mean, he should increase his minimum tip amount to $2. Why the fuck not? I mean, you got away with doing a $1.49. Might as well go to 2, man. I mean, they'll pay it. These fuckers will pay it, man. It's not like they're gonna stop paying it. They're conditioned to pay it. Like, look at Snow Carl, right? Snow Carl threw a fit when he increased the minimum from 130 to 149. This bitch is still fucking here. He's here as early as today, right? He's not going anywhere. Fucking up all of it. This fucking cuck will never leave. Right? Might as well take advantage of what you have left. You're not going to attract anyone new. You might as well fucking squeeze them dry. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Tim Snake. Snow Carl tipped though, Frankie. I don't know about the whole bits shit, but he didn't super chat. Zoya exclusively super chats. Snow Carl like never super chatted. He barely ever super chatted. He tipped specifically. What? 12:07. All right, it's up. Closing out the bet. 12:07. Is that a record? Hey, what's up, Lopper? All right, I guess here we go. There's no thumbnail yet. All right, so we'll do this. I feel like 12 minutes is like the longest. Yeah, so what's the spread right now? The spread is 10% on A, 62% on B, 27% on C. All right, let's go. Fucking do it.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Daily Wrap for my final consecutive streaming day of the week, which was Monday, the 18th of April, 2022.
All right.
Well,
face touch rules in effect.
Some highs and some lows. Let's put it that way.
Okay.
Pre-stream podcast went pretty smoothly. Nothing too particularly interesting
All right, Carl.
to talk about on the podcast today. It was more of a chill.
Wait, did his eyes bug out there? Was it an optical illusion?
Too particularly interesting to talk about on the podcast.
I just popped. Yeah, I just popped out.
Podcast where I just kind of answered.
Sometimes they just pop.
Talked a little bit with all of you about how stuff was going. No big deals there.
No big deal.
And I had a good time with it, so thanks to those who did attend the pre-stream podcast today. There's a lot of discussion actually about Elden Ring for a while, about my plans of what I was going to do today on the stream.
There's a big my god. I will never get used to how worthless these are. Like, it's not possible to get used to it.
So then, on the Elden Ring stream, we got a lot done. First of all, defeated the boss that had kicked my butt at the tail end of the last stream. I had this strategy that I wanted to try, and it took a little bit to make it.
That'd be a decent picture, I think. I think this is similar to the... Dude, look at his eyes. It looks like he's got a thyroid disorder. Like, his eyes are actually popping out of his fucking head. Huh.
It happened to make it work. I had to refine it a little bit. It worked. Boom. Beat the boss. Insane rewards. I was like, holy crap. Couldn't believe it. I was very pleased with how that went, for sure. Then, I ended up doing a few odds and ends around the game. There was this invasion quest line for a giant pot that I did, and I got a good reward for it.
Yep, we're at 1.
The entirety up until...
If you were counting that throat clear, Carl, it doesn't count. If that's why you put 2.
Of the gold mask NPC quest line. While I was doing that, I found out that I had to respec myself.
Yeah. I mean, not that he's going to use it, JJ1L, but
what do I have
totally
that I can use if I respec myself to have an intelligence build? I have a giant Dark Moon Greatsword, which is the equivalent of the Moonlight Greatsword in any of the Dark Souls.
Wow, dude, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm here because I like Kerbo, and I'm checking out your daily wrap, and you're talking about this fucking Elden Ring game. I don't know what you're fucking talking about. Cool.
Games. And then, as I was doing the Gold Mask quest line, I ended up killing a
not just facial,
sword.
everything declined.
Another sword called the Steeple Greatsword. They're both intelligence greatswords.
Wow.
Dual wielding 2 giant greatswords.
Yay! What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about.
Intelligence build and have magic abilities, which is kind of neat.
Yeah, I know Embrace Shadow. It seems to crash sometimes when I do that, though. Not crash, but it, like, sort of crashes. It semi-crashes.
But it's kind of neat to have two giant magical swords swinging around and be able to do big projectiles. So then when I finished the Gold Mask quest line, or at least, again, got as far as I possibly could, I went back to that snowfield. Forget exactly what it's called. Consecrated snowfield or something like that. I started exploring.
Ahem.
Found some optional things, puzzles, another tower with a puzzle to solve to get inside.
Hey, why does he cover his mouth when he goes, like you know, like when he puts his hand in front of his mouth,
something like that. I started exploring.
Like when he does that, like what's the like purpose of doing that? Like as he is right here. None. Okay. Is when you see his dental decay.
Things, puzzles, another tower with a puzzle.
Because like when I sneeze, I don't sneeze into my fucking hands. I'll usually sneeze into my fucking shirt if like I'm around people. I feel like that's the best way to contain a sneeze. But like if I'm like by myself, I'll like sneeze like I'll sneeze like at the ground or something like that, because I don't like generate a bunch of mucus when I sneeze. Maybe he does. Maybe that's why. Yeah. Maybe I don't know how it is. But you don't want to do it right into your fucking hand in most cases.
Someone had told me about, they said they just didn't even tell me there was a boss there. They were like, just go to the end of the river. Oh, okay. Oh, look, giant boss. I won't spoil on what it is. It's not too exciting, to be honest. But I ended up killing it and got a good reward for that.
Did you miss? Nothing. Yeah, inner elbow is generally going to be where you want to target for that shit. Coughing too and that sort of thing, right?
Progress, people liked it. A lot of attendance because I'm in the harder endgame stuff. That
doing it in the hand is like stupid. I mean, whatever.
Anymore. I'm just not. But I'm still having a good time with it.
Yeah, we're still at 1, by the way.
Great stream. Support was pretty good. No complaints. Okay.
Yeah, except you beg tweeted. Remember, you know, he talks about support being good, right? I'm like, you know, I like to drive this point home. He did a beg tweet. Prior to the beg tweet, he had $59, and Emil showed up with 50. Emil the whale sock, with the message, "Let's hit the hat goal." That's how I know he's a whale sock, by the way. There's a way you can tell. It's a pattern that I've been following. That's one of them. Okay, that's great support to him. Now, tell me about the night stream. How great was that?
The late stream today.
There, one more time. What about the late stream?
Pretty good. No complaints. Okay. The late stream today.
Key.
The late stream was going to be either a big success or a big disaster because I was putting it in the hands of the viewers.
Okay. So basically, it's going to be because of the viewers that it failed horribly. One more time.
Stream today. I knew the late stream was going to be either a big success or a big disaster because I was putting it in the hands of the viewers. There was a poll that I...
And again, his stream, his lead up into this specifically was, I put up a poll. He's gonna tell us right now. He put up a poll and everybody fucked it up, right? Remember, you voted, I listened. Per your votes, he named the stream like I still have it up. It says up here still. He changed it to time for impromptu Q&A and let's all like commit sewer slide. I didn't get 100 likes. Get fucked. But per your request, right? It's your fault. You, Rue.
I ran on the main channel page of DSP Gaming on the community tab to determine what Game Pass game we would play for this very first night.
Exactly, 1978.
Exploratory streams in Game Pass. You guys voted, I should say you guys, but I don't know how many of you actually voted, for the Outer Wilds.
I think he said it had 30-something% and there were 1,500 people that voted. So when he says you guys, he can just math that in, right? He could say 37% of 1,500 people, that is approximately this amount of people voted for this. But you guys fucked it up. Go to hell. Sound good?
Now, this is a game that I had played twice before. Once I played it during a late night Game Pass exploration.
Yeah, we made him do it. That was his depression.
Where basically we were trying out random games. I played it for like 45 minutes.
We're still at 1, right?
And thought it was an interesting premise for a game. Then during a Game Pass marathon, again it kind of got voted in to be.
You voted One Piece for Slayer?
I played it
2.
For about an hour. So essentially I had about an hour to an hour.
Sorry. Let's review that.
It got voted in to be tried.
Because I think that counts as
I played it for about
1 through No, so even though he brought another hand in, that's still part of the same hair stroke. So I'm gonna count that as
I had about an hour to an hour 45 minutes of this.
like this whole thing is a single hair stroke. So now he's broken the hair stroke. If he goes back into his hair, then it's another one.
System. You're in a spaceship. You fly around to various planets.
That's the rules, Rogeezy.
On those planets.
So here, he's back in. It's like he's a greaser in a leather jacket, and he's got like, I can imagine there being like a little comb in his hand, like the way he's doing his hair. But there's no comb. Where's the comb?
You find technology like bases and spaceships.
Why does he do this? What is wrong with you? Why are you fucking doing this? You psycho?
From another civilization, you're trying to piece together what happened with that.
Okay, so he went back in, so that's 4.
Civilization. At the
So he broke it and he went back in. So I'm gonna count that as another one.
same time, you're also finding people from your own home planet who have traveled around.
So he broke it again. If he goes back in, that's 5. Okay, so we're at 4.
Trying to figure out where they
There. See, I'm gonna fucking stab you with a goddamn fork, dude. You fucking tape your hands together. Fuck is wrong with you?
are and if they're all right. Now, while this is all
So that's
happening,
5.
as you're trying to piece
So he broke it.
together everything, after every 22 minutes, the sun goes supernova and destroys the whole galaxy. Then you respawn, and it all starts over like Groundhog Day.
We're at 5. Okay, right now we're at nice frame. We're at 5. FYI. After all that shit, we're at 5.
Kind of like a roguelike almost, okay? But you retain any knowledge that you'd previously found, and you actually have this star map or star chart map on your spaceship that shows you all these plot lines and things you found for each planet. Oh, here's a clue to find something on this planet. Here's a clue to do this and that. So, I played it for about 45 minutes, all right? Within the first 20 minutes, I realized this was going to be a bad idea.
You can, that thing he does, like if you run your hands through your hair, fine, man. Sure, run your hands through your hair. What he does is not running your hands through your hair. What he does is something else. It's demonic. It's demented. It's inhuman.
Why? Because now I know that every 22 minutes, the sun goes supernova. So that
Where are we at, 6?
means that in the 22 minutes...
So, did you see how much he touched his fucking hair just now? And his scalp and his forehead and all that fucking disgusting oil? And then what did he just do? What did he just do with all that delicious oil?
The sun goes... Bad idea. Why? Because now I know that every 22 minutes, the sun goes supernova.
Right into the fucking eyeball. Where it belongs. Where it can be repurposed as eye juice. Delicious, delicious eye juice.
So that means that in the 22 minutes, you have to fly.
So we're at 6.
You want to go, land, explore, get everything you wanted to find in that area within 22 minutes. Because if you don't do it in 22 minutes, you get killed and you have to start it all over. Which is a pain in the ass. You didn't finish what you were doing. You don't want to go back and have to go halfway through it again, you see? So immediately as I'm doing this, my first run, I'm realizing...
We're not even at the halfway mark yet. Fucking kill me.
I'm literally hyper-focused on the game, trying to do stuff in it, because I'm in a rush. I'm in a panic.
You guys see what I see? You guys see what I see, right?
Literally hyper-focused on the game, trying to do stuff in it, because I'm in a rush. I'm in a panic rush. Things gonna go super enough. I gotta go. And I turn back to my audience, and they're all like, wow, this sucks. We want to talk to Phil tonight and have a chill stream. And this is not just, you know, trolls or anything. This is regulars, you know, newcomers.
Was he
trolls.
was he about to say trolls? He's like regulars. I mean, not trolls. I mean regulars.
Trolls or anything. This is regulars, you know, newcomers. Yeah, trolls. A bunch of people who all want to talk to me, and they're like, man.
Trolls are... Wait, the way he structured that sentence was really weird. He's like, regulars, I mean, not trolls, I mean, trolls too. I mean, people who wanted to talk to me, so like, what, trolls wanted to talk to you? I mean, I guess they do.
We love your late night chill streams. This ain't chill. This is kind of boring.
We love your late night chill streams. This isn't chill, this is boring. I mean, like, chill in a lot of cases can be synonymous with boring, as long as you're not fucking boring, but okay.
Because we can't really talk to you because of the nature of the game. And so,
what are you doing?
I went into my second run.
Wait, what's he holding? Is that his phone?
Okay, my second run,
Wait.
I actually was getting a lot done, then I died. I slipped off a cliff or something. Got sucked into a black hole or whatever. And essentially by half an hour of gameplay, everyone watching, fans, non-fans, everyone was saying,
Fans, non-fans. Okay, when you say fans and you say non-fans, you've literally hit 100% of the human race. Actually, I think you've hit 100% of organic life in the observable universe when you say fans and not fans, right?
This sucks. This is boring.
Yeah.
This game does not really work. And so
We all said that sucks.
It's this simple. The game is good. I actually like Outer Wilds. I can see why a lot of people liked it and said it was a great game. This is the kind of game that you sit there and you play for yourself. You have a beer next to you or a drink, and you're relaxing.
I don't drink. It's the Lord's Day.
For an audience, and you just sit there and you play at your own pace, your own leisure.
That's
and enjoy the game. You don't have to interact with anyone. You don't have any commitment to anyone to do nothing, right?
You don't have any commitment to anyone.
Who cares about the 22 minutes?
No, I wouldn't, Benjamin.
Or whatever, fuck it. Who cares? You're not rushing to make entertaining content.
It was a trick question, Frankie. It's always the Lord's Day.
Make entertaining content for my audience. Now, if there was no timer in this game, then this game.
Wait, did this camera just shake?
My audience. Now,
or did my eyeballs spurred out? Yeah, dude. Like when he did, like my eyes experienced this optical illusion where when he shook his finger like that, the entire screen like shook in my vision.
I'm trying to make entertaining content for my audience.
It's like a 3D effect.
If there was no timer in this game, then this game would have been similar to say Minecraft or possibly Subnautica, or maybe even a recent game like I played, The Forgotten City, where you just have
the force is strong with this one.
Figure stuff out.
I'm dehydrated, maybe.
Have a good time. Because the game has the 22-minute time limit, it destroys that. It shatters that. So I really have to pause the game entirely every time I want to turn and talk to my audience so the time doesn't
pop smoking. I wish, dude.
Go to a new cycle. That's stupid. So I hate to say it, this game just doesn't feel to me like it's a game that's designed well for the kind of streaming that I do. If I was the old Phil from back in the day, and I was someone,
yeah, we already crossed halfway.
Focused on the game, and that was it. Then this kind of content would work. But it's not. I'm an interactive streamer now. I'm here to chill with you guys and have fun and have a conversation. I couldn't do that with this game. This game was literally distracting me constantly, and I couldn't do that. And I felt bad because I know there were people who wanted to see it.
Dude, like I don't really have much to comment, but like, imagine doing this for fucking 13 years or whatever the fuck he says, and it's like this is the thing that you do. This thing right here that he's talking about. It's like, dude, just fucking eat a 9, man. Honestly.
But after playing it for 45 minutes, I was like, I gotta chalk this one up to a fail.
3 B safes.
What am I gonna do, right? So
all right, Rajizi. I do coin drop if we get exactly 3 B safes. Not one more, not one less.
Yeah, but guys, you have to understand something. If I jump into another game right now, especially a game that was in the running for that night and lost the poll, people who want to see that game who are not on that stream are going to be pretty upset to know that they've missed out on a whole gameplay session of said game because it was unannounced.
Wow, I'm really upset.
Instead of that,
wait, well, hold on, fucko. Like, they can watch the fucking VOD, man. Is it like, oh my god, I didn't have a chance to ask Phil what he had for dinner. I'm so fucking suicidal now. Look, how highly do you think of your fucking streams, man? They don't make it, they don't fucking make it. They can watch your shitty VOD after the fact. Ooh, oh no.
Impromptu Q&A session. I did almost 90 minutes of Q&A tonight, okay? So, by the time you see this video, it may not all be live, especially that Q&A video is very lengthy. It might take a while to process, but give it a look. In fact,
still sucks.
We had an interesting discussion about the possibility of me watching the Down the Rabbit Hole video about Wings of Redemption.
But you have to
revealed in that video, and you can find the full details in the video.
What video?
I talked to Wings about it.
What are you talking about?
Cool with me doing it. He doesn't seem to have any issue.
Oh, so you already talked to Wings about it.
Okay with it.
Wait, so that whole segment after I got EMP'd to death, because I know he talked about Wings, but I guess that means yeah, didn't we already know he was what did I say, conversating? Didn't we already know he was conversating with Wings? Like, I know people have pointed this out already, so I guess that's so wait, does that mean he already knew ahead of time? Because even before he did the reveal that he was going to do the Down the Rabbit Hole shit, we already knew he was talking to Wings. So, like, this reveal basically was already known. Huh. So he was like doing this whole thing where I have to ask Wings if he's okay with it. You've already been talking to him. Presumably you've already confirmed that he's okay with it. What the fuck else would you be talking to him about? Shady ass motherfucker.
If he's cool with it, I don't see any reason to not do it. Obviously I would want to run it by the guy who made the video But it seems like people want to see me do this.
The guy who made the video?
I don't know really why. Like, I was telling everyone, like, oh, you gotta make a special event out of it. You should plan it out, and you should have a I was like, why is this some big special deal? To me, it's just like, it's just something different to do to break up my content for...
What's the deal with this shit, by the way? Like, why is he down? Is he downplaying this because he's trying to be like, yeah, man, I'm not all about the drama, but then he, like, secretly turns the camera. So he's, like, rubbing his hands like, I can't wait till those fucking morons, like, fucking 672 and Lifespheres will give me all their fucking money. Like, is that what the deal is here? Because presumably the fucking retards are going to shower him with money for this boring ass content, right? So he's going to try to downplay it because, like, his story's always been that he doesn't give a shit about drama, right? So he obviously can't be excited about it. Yeah. I guess that's it.
Variety's sake. I don't think you see it as a big event, but people seem to be, like, hype about it for some odd fucking...
Yeah, because maybe every stream is nothing but shitty gameplay followed by Q&A. With less and less shitty gameplay and more Q&A, it seems. Day to day. Eventually, this is literally going to be turn on the stream, Q&A for 4 hours, and then, like, by the time the stream ends, we've already killed ourselves, and he's got no audience. Except for Derek, and maybe Rob. But, like, yeah, so your content's at a level where literally anything is fucking better than what we're getting now, I like to imagine.
But anyway, it's a consideration. It was one part of this giant Q&A that we did. Give it a look when you get a chance, okay? So today was supposed to be the beginning of these rotating Game Pass games, and all that happened was we ended up eliminating a game that we're not going to play again.
Oh, great, yeah.
So,
I mean, he already would have done that, by the way. He eliminated it in the sense that, like, oh yeah, it's shitty, I'm never going to play this game again. But, like, the stipulation with this fucking autistic, like, Game Pass schedule that he set up is that once he's played a game, it's not going to go back into the poll anyway. So it doesn't matter. It was already going to be eliminated. He just needed to play it. But no, instead we got whatever the fuck that we got.
how can we avoid this from happening again? Well, it's very possible that Trolls was going to suck, and that's why they voted for it. Could be. I don't know. Maybe it was a bunch of people who legitimately liked the game and wanted to see it. I don't know.
Who cares? Fuck's wrong with you? Okay, so Trolls were like, yeah, this is the most... Dude, Trolls probably wanted you to play fucking One Piece. So I could go yayo every fucking 5 minutes, dude. I'm down for that. That's probably what Trolls actually wanted. Fuck's wrong with you?
No, but whatever happened, basically people tonight were a little upset. And they were like, well, why don't we do this? Why don't you, for the next Game Pass game, which is going to be Tuesday...
The Ants did it. The Ants did do it.
Thursday night, by the way. Why don't you have members do it instead? Instead of it being open polling, why don't you have members vote on the poll? Only members. Because you had about 300, 350 channel members.
Oh, you mean offer an actual unique benefit to your fucking retard members? No fucking way, dude. How'd you figure that one out? Where they can actually have some sort of... Like, because as it is members are the same as... If you're a member and you can vote the same as a non-member, then what the fuck's the point of being a member? Like, this is, like, self-evident, right?
You have a good amount of people vote, and hopefully they'll pick something that's a little better that people will like, or at the very least, maybe your members will...
But, I interestingly, Embrace Shadow, funny. I actually didn't think about that until you just typed that. If he makes a member-only poll, then only members can vote on it. So the question is, what percentage of the people who are actually members are going to participate in this fucking thing? Yeah, and it's going to ultimately be like a, what do you call it? Like, it's like those fucking raffles where you can buy more than one ticket, right? So if there's like 300 tickets and you buy 299 of them, then you're going to win like, 299 out of 300 times. So that means the person with the most sock accounts is like, got a significant leverage in determining what game he plays, which is fucking funny. But I guess that's how it goes.
And like it, right?
So there's botnet will guarantee one of these wins. Fucking A.
Tomorrow's my day off. I hope you all have...
We're bringing the Singapore military. Hang on. We're into the be safe territory. Okay, I gave Rodriguez a stipulation. If we get exactly 3 be safes, then I'll do a coin drop. Exactly 3.
Tomorrow's my day off. I hope you all have a good, safe day away.
I'm gonna count that as 1.
Please, get caught up on the videos if you'd like. Please remember to like them as always for engagement purposes. Leave comments; it all helps. When I come back on Wednesday, it'll be pre-stream podcast.
So we're one on this. We're one on the safe counter. That was a face touch. What were we at? 6? So is that 7?
Members will vote for what the next Game Pass game will be on Thursday night. Wednesday will be Lego Star Wars on the first stream and Skyrim on the late stream. Remember that Thursday is the return of my Q&A show, Ask the King. Very detailed Q&A show, 3+ hours of content.
Wait, 8? Where are you getting 8 from, Carl?
Please post up your questions if you haven't yet on dspgaming.com. If you're a member, there's a thread on the main channel page for just members to post up their questions. But please swing by and check it out on Thursday.
Swing by.
First time I'm doing this, it's Christmas, okay?
Carl's drunk, yeah, probably.
Thursday night is going to be this new Game Pass stream where the members are going to pick what the game is, and we'll see if this goes more smoothly, right, than just the simple.
Dude, I hope like Slayer, like, dude, can you imagine like Slayer watches this, right? And then like tomorrow's stream, like basically every stream up until that poll is made, that members poll, he's basically like he's like lobbying. He's like lobbying other members to vote for One Piece. Like, hey, I can count on 672. I can count on your vote for One Piece, huh? Only iced coffee. I can count on your on your vote for One Piece, huh? Like, what if he's just there being a fucking like pest, telling people to all vote for One Piece? Dude, that'd be a great dynamic. I hope so.
Everyone voting, and then it ends up being something no one wanted. Okay, I think this is a cool way to give extra perk to members.
Yeah, he's like the whip. Exactly.
This will give another piece of power to the members, okay?
Power.
And if you're wondering, yes, Friday is the continuation of Elden Ring, and Friday will be Old School Street Fighter, so it's like a combination of good stuff all in one day. I know people want to see more endgame Elden Ring, and it's coming, just that we have Ask the King in the interim, okay? So, guys, thank you for a great streaming week. Sorry I couldn't really give you anything great tonight. The game was a flop. Also, support was a huge flop. Even for the Q&A, the support was incredibly slow. I hope next week things will be better. I seriously do.
Yeah, prayer hands, everybody hope. Let's start hoping. Everybody hope.
This week,
it's not 8.
Lego, when I played Skyrim,
it's 7+1. It's different.
But mostly when I played Skyrim. And now, this Game Pass stream, all was slow. It's like, damn, that's not good. It's one thing if you have like 1 or 2 games that aren't doing.
Dude, those police are still there. What the fuck is happening in Renton? What's going on right now?
So, well, have my streams. It's like Elden Ring is great and everything else is kind of like bad. And like, that sucks. I hope that things will change for the better next week. All right, guys, thank you.
He's got like actual fucking rioters outside his house.
Have a good evening. I'll see you all on Wednesday. All right, have a good Tuesday away. Peace out.
All right, you failed, Rajeezy. I think we got 1 safe, and it's also 7, so it's 7+1. So the side bet failed. I like that. It's like a side bet. It's like a Vegas side bet. Side bets are always a ripoff, by the way. Renton is Chicago, basically. All right, so what's that, B-Gang then? Yep, that means B-Gang wins. By the skin of their teeth. C-Gang almost had it. C-Gang was close. Damn. Okay, so that's good. Let me see. So, we're done with that piece of shit. Anything else? I'm not gonna be able to find that fucking Slayer thing. No way in hell. I feel like there's one other thing I wanted to see though. 20 plus. Dude, fuck that, Rajeezy. Right off like 4 rapid. Yeah, well, the rules are the rules, Carl. I did, but I can't remember what it was. I got Spotify using a support document. Yep. Has he posted his tweet recording? I'm sure he has. Oh yeah, I wonder if he begged on that thing. Might be worth listening to this time. Nice and short. Is it gonna be loud? Hang on. Let me put this down so I can make sure this is sorted out.
Alrighty, everyone. I just want to say thank you once again for a really great streaming week. We wrapped it up in a really weird way tonight with a bunch of Q&A because the game was kind of a failure. But it is, it happens sometimes. I am off from streaming tomorrow, so I hope you all have a good, safe, and fun Tuesday. I will return on Wednesday with a continuation of Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga, following a pre-stream podcast that starts at 10:45 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time. Also, during that podcast, I will be posting up the poll that will now be a members-only poll.
That's going to be for this
determine what
game.
the next Game Pass night game will be.
It's going to be this
I feel
night.
that putting this in the hands of members gives members an added incentive to be a member.
No. Hey, idiot. You don't feel anything. Somebody told you to do this, and because you were so stupid, that seems to have been the first time you've ever fucking considered doing it. So you didn't think of anything. Like usual, somebody told you what to fucking do.
Plus, hopefully it'll stop trolling from skewing the polls. So that'll be interesting to see how that goes. On Wednesday night, it'll be Skyrim After Hours as we continue on with the Companion's quest line. That's at 6:45 p.m. Pacific
So that's
Daylight Time.
here.
Thursday, it's the return of Ask the
Here.
King.
Ask the King.
My dedicated Q&A show that's been running for longer than a decade. Please post up your questions on dspgaming.com if you have not yet. It's going to be a great 3+ hour interactive show. Then,
Interactive
on the
show.
REEstream, it will be the Game Pass night game that members have selected. Elden Ring is going to continue on Friday's main stream. I know a lot of you were waiting for more because I'm in the end game. That's very challenging. And Friday night will be Friday Night Fights on the Xbox Series X. It worked well last week, and hopefully it goes well again this week. Guys, thank you so very much again for a great streaming week. I hope to see you when I come back on Wednesday, nice and refreshed. Peace out and have a good night.
Wait, who's going to be refreshed? I have to work. Are you going to be refreshed? Oh, okay. What was I gonna do? Wait. Oh yeah. You know, like why Street Fighter worked out so well? Street Fighter worked out really well, as you said. Let's see. It opened with 100 from Jax, then it got like nothing, and then India 103 gave it 50, and then it got literally nothing after that. So I'm fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. I hope Jax, I really hope that Jax goes back to 100 per stream. This fucking slacking piece of shit. Like, look at this motherfucker. Look at this motherfucking broke bitch. Let me show you something.
I'm a pussy.
Blopper donated $1.50. Ringu 2 at my place tonight. Oh, you guys heard it. Somebody bring the chips and dip. And the mushies. Don't forget the mushies. Let me see when this ever fucking loads. But I want you to show you something about this broke bitch. Because he's a fucking slacker. And I don't appreciate people like that. Okay, so when I started tracking, it's like you guys recall that period of time he was doing like basically 100 every stream. So he drops that fucking grand that gets ignored shortly after. Right? And then he goes on this like sporadic fucking, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's kind of shitty. I guess this Black Ops doesn't count because it wasn't during Street Fighter. Let me only put in the Street Fighter. These are when it really counts. Okay. So he drops 1,000, then he kind of backs off, and then he does 100 again. But then there was a point in time where he kind of like, you thought like, oh, maybe he'll like, maybe he'll go back to 100, right? He does 100 every once in a while. But if you recall, there was a period of time specifically in which he did 100 or right, like 100 every single fucking stream. It was at least 100, right? I think this was before I started tracking, actually. Was it 100 or was it 50? You guys remember? But it sure as fuck wasn't 25. And then this bitch just goes down to 25, and then like he drops like 100 here and there or whatever. But it's like, dude, that's not gonna fucking cut it, man. But like, I actually like, it'd be a good idea to fucking have like what he had like. To know how much he gave prior to this, so I can have like a total running total. Jax is one of the few people I'm specifically interested in knowing his actual total from the very beginning. It was 100, right? Okay, I know I remembered correctly. Because after he dropped that 1,000, he backed off to 10. He gave, like, look at this. Like, if you guys were there, just remember, right? I swear to God, he was doing 100 every time before this specifically. And then he drops 1,000, and then the next week he gives fucking 10. Oh wait, I'm wrong, because he does 10 and then he does 50. Huh? Right? And then after that, 25, 25, 25. You're like, okay, 25 is normal. Nope. Got up it back to 100. And then this one, 611, he did 10 and stops at 10. So like, this is how you know that he's fucking completely dictated by how much money he's got in his fucking bank account or something, because he can't be consistent anymore. It's like after he gave that 1,000, he was tapped out, man. I mean, he gave 1/3 of what he gave this entire year in this one fucking day. Because he's given 3,000, so he's given 3,000 since I tracked. Big up Silent. And its amazing flag. Yeah, I did do the daily wrap. Groups. You didn't miss anything. Well, I spurred out over his hair touches, but other than that, you know. He bragged about that 1,000 on. Oh, he did. Oh, he really did. Actually, what day was that? 423. I kind of want to see that. How would I? Maybe what I can do is I can. I wonder if it picks him up saying it as Jax, like. Cracker Jack. Okay. Oh, so that would have been for like. Let me see. So I'll do like between 419 and 420, 23, something like this. Racks. Would it pick up as racks? God damn it. No way to pick it up like Jax, right? Would it? Like, it's like, I don't know what this is. What the fuck's a Jax Raxer? Use a coin drop? You sure about that? You sure you didn't get scammed? Wait, where's the loyalty store history? You did. Solo stream, coin drop. Okay, let me find it here. Okay, so let's see, raw DSP. Oh, this was so fucking long ago. And at some point, yeah, at some point it stops tracking the fucking date. But it would have been like almost 10 months ago, or I mean, 10 months ago, like 12 months ago almost, right? Been like here. Oh, here's a Street Fighter stream. What was this? Yeah, here's 1,000, dude. I fucking hit it right on it. Okay, so he was bragging the day stream prior to this, so that would be this one, right?
Says on Nutcore.
Wait.
Had such a giant cult following and everything.
Wait, there's no chat on here. Fuck, I forgot this is like old Raw. There's no chat on it. How did he react to the $1,000 anyway? Like when he got it specifically. Here, let me drop the coins before I forget. Okay, 75. Okay. So let's see. It should pop as here it is. So pop. So
and
pop.
said this. There's a new licensing agreement. You are no longer
I
able to
swear I saw it right here. Right here.
And
holy crap! Jax Raxers just tipped 1,000, and he gets a vest.
that's kind of what I'm thinking we'll do here. I'm thinking we'll do, you know, step by step through the night, see how stuff goes, and go from there. Since I can't use.
See, he didn't immediately stop and start screaming. Like he didn't just stop what he was fucking saying immediately.
Channel points or penne points in order to select fighters tonight. I also want to remind everyone this is my last consecutive stream of the week.
It's like right there. You can hear him seeing it.
I'm off tomorrow. Finally, I get a day off.
Yeah, the old GIF was way better.
All right.
I like how it says $100 tip too. I like how it says this one. Yeah, you might need to add another 0 to that.
Get a day off.
Why did Jax just do 10 $100 tips like throughout the night? Dude, can you imagine how much more hype that would be? Imagine if he did $100 at 10-minute intervals, how much more hype that would be. But you know what this fucking retard does instead? Day stream. Hey, DSP, I've got something special for you tonight. Right? And then what? And then he just drops 1,000 and gets ignored. Get ignored, idiot. God damn, you suck, Jax. You fucking suck at everything.
After 6 straight days of streaming. All right. And I'll be back on Sunday. Sunday will be the continuation of Nier Replicant, which I started.
Sure, Jacobs, but Jax gets less this way. Look, if you're gonna drop 1,000 on somebody, there's got to be some component of like doing it for the glory. Like there has to be, right? Come on, man. Let's be fucking real here. And especially considering the fact that Jax projected this ahead of time that he was gonna do. Okay, so you're not gonna fucking tell me Jax did this purely out of the kindness of his own heart. He did this to like suck DSP's dick and stand out as the biggest fucking cuck of them all, right? So that was his plan. The suckiest plan in fucking history. You suck, Jax.
And had a lot of fun with. It's a good game so far. Really enjoying it. And it'll be MLB The Show, a chill stream on Sunday night.
Well, he's just never gonna call it out, is he?
Now,
You gonna call it out?
maybe a problem, everybody.
Can you fucking imagine? Can you imagine the stall
I
here?
don't know if this is a problem or not. I'm gonna let it sit for a few days and try to figure this out.
Look at this.
There may be a problem with Danganronpa V3 continuing on as a playthrough.
Dude.
I don't know if you guys heard this, but apparently there's something that happened. In fact, I just received an email about
Because I know he memory holed it, like, quickly, but I can't believe how long he stalled before he even shouted it out.
it. And I want to tell you guys about it because this is maybe really bad news for the Danganronpa playthrough.
That's so... Dude, that's so great. Dude, Jax Raxer, I love it. It's... Out of everybody, Jax, you fucking really deserve it the most. I love it. Stay broke forever, you fucking cuck.
I don't know if you guys heard this or not. Okay? So, apparently, 4 days ago, the Danganronpa official Twitter from Japan, okay, tweeted out something in Japanese and
Wow.
said this. There's a new licensing agreement.
Yeah, do you think Jax is, like, sitting there, like, maybe he's got, like, a fidget spinner in his hand, like, just spinning it real quick. I can't wait, I can't wait. He's got his little fedora on. Maybe.
You are no longer able to stream or live broadcast Danganronpa V3, excuse me. past chapter 1.
Yeah, we can see it.
According to this new thing that they've put out, they're basically saying we won't allow anyone to stream Danganronpa past chapter 1.
Yeah, for real, Sean said.
Now, I don't understand.
I know that the fact that we can see him, like, shows how much he... Like, it shows how much he fucking, like, wiggles around and is all this shit. But you know what, dude? We already knew he did. We already knew it. And he acts like an fucking autist and whatever. Like, it's not worth it, man. It's not worth it because we get the full screen no and his fucking stroke face and we get to see him fucking pull his mustache. And, like, dude, on some level, seeing that, it's like... It's like you're supposed to see it because it just continuously shows how much of a disgusting fucking pig roach he is. But at the same time, I don't want to see that shit, man. It's infuriating. It's, again, it's like tobacco, right? It's like you want it, but you really, really don't want it, but you can't stop. It's so bad.
Understand that because how do you change a streaming agreement 3 years after the game is come out or whatever?
I noticed that too, Pissbot, after some people pointed it out.
Right? And they have been allowing people to stream and capture and do everything
I want more
game for 3 straight years. And now all of a sudden they've decided they're going to change.
How long has it been since he got that fucking tip?
As you guys know,
Yo, is he ever going to call this out?
Pretty consistently, no problems. And the playthrough on YouTube has not been affected.
It's been over 5 minutes.
Against it or anything against it.
Amazing.
So, I don't know if this is real or like is this serious or not. Like, what I'm concerned about is
Snort.
If I continue to stream this game, am I gonna...
Dude, are you ever gonna call it out?
From... I don't think... Does Atlas do Danganronpa? They don't, do they? No. It's Spike Chunsoft, isn't it? It's Spike Chunsoft.
Oh yeah, and one other thing. So like, you can... Whenever I have like the DDM or raw DSP or whatever playing, and I've got like it like I'm walking or something, I have it on like on my earpiece, so like I'm not looking at my phone, right? You can hear like when there's no sound, it's like he's either taking a sip or you're buffering, and you fucking really can't tell until you hear the lip smacks after. What the fuck?
So you would think there would be DMCA takedowns from them, but I've got, like I said, I've gotten nothing against my YouTube channel, and that has all the way into chapter 3 now, no issue. So I am concerned. Admittedly, I'm concerned that this could affect stuff. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna play it by ear and see what happens over the weekend. I'm curious.
Do I ever spurg out while listening to Phil on a walk?
Did anyone get
not like on this?
Against them?
No. I try to act normal when I'm you know, out in the world.
Basically kind of hear it out and see what happens.
For the most part.
And go from there, okay? But it sucks. I was going to continue, as you know, Danganronpa was going to continue this week. It was shifting to late night streams. I was going to play it at least once.
What the fuck, man? This is unacceptable. What is wrong with you?
Do that anymore. Where is the tweet? Apparently it's on there. Here, hold. It's
dude.
I just saw.
I don't. Dude, I don't remember this.
Channel getting DMCA claims. I don't want my YouTube channel getting DMCA claims. We'll have to make an educated decision, I guess. Okay. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to get started, and ladies and gentlemen, I think you all just saw on the stream, Jax Raxer.
Okay, here we go. Finally. So it's been where is it? It's been 5 minutes.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to get started, and ladies and gentlemen, I think you all just saw on the stream, Jax Raxer has been one of the biggest supporters of my channel this year. Every time that I play Street Fighter, the guy is here, and usually he tips no matter what. Of course, it's varying amounts, but usually a big amount. Ladies and gentlemen, Jax Raxer just tipped me the biggest tip of 2021, $1,000. Almost the biggest tip I've ever received. If I remember correctly, the biggest one I ever received was just over $2,000. That was many years ago. This is definitely the biggest one I've gotten in a ridiculously long time. It's legit. It's all good. Thank you, Jax. I mean, holy shit, dude. Obviously, I didn't expect that. I thought you'd come by and, you know, maybe do your usual. I
thought you'd come by and give me your usual. I thought you'd just give me a little handy. I didn't know you'd give me your whole fucking ass, you cuck. Dude. Even when he's fucking thanking people, it sounds fucking gross.
No clue you were gonna drop this kind of monster. This monster tip. Thank you so much, man. Now, here's what he says. He says, good evening, Phil. I learned this week my permanent work schedule starting in May will have Fridays and Saturdays off. Oh. I hope this grand will give you a cushion in case your streams this week are a little slow. Your fans have your back. All hail Jasper. Thank
you. I wonder if it's like... Wait, what's this one? 12/26/21.
You know what? Can I be honest with everyone? I'm very pleased tonight, and here's why. As you guys know, regularly, Jax Raxer is an attender of the Street Fighter streams, and usually is a large contributor. And every time I usually play Street Fighter, he's here and he supports the stream. But I hate to say it, it's kind of become almost like a crutch of the streams where people expect he's going to show up and support. And if he doesn't, then the streams like don't have a lot of support. Tonight, it's not the case. He was not here, but you guys still supported the stream in a big way. I really, really appreciate that. I do. So thank you guys, everyone who did contribute tonight. I really appreciate it.
God damn it.
See, that's a really good sign. That's a really good sign that even if Jax is not here,
dude,
we will still be able to have people who support the stream and hang out and have a good time. You see?
Okay, I have to ask the fucking question. Okay. So like okay, if you're not an actual fucking moron, right? You listen to this and this is effectively insulting, right? This is an insulting segment. It's like an actual slap in the face, right? But I wonder if the fucking wheelchair known as Jax Raxer is endeared by this, where he's like, wow, DSP really cares. Like he recognizes that I'm here all the time to help him, like that type of thing. Like, you know how like when Ethan Klein, like he was in like the hospital for something. I don't follow H3 shit, but I follow Boogie shit. And then Boogie like did this fucking passive aggressive tweet of like, you know, dump blah blah blah, and then like he got like a really negative reaction from him. Like, I wonder if it's the exact opposite, where he does this fucking like, this is effectively passive aggressive trolling. Like, I don't know if this is what you call concern trolling or something, but he does this shit. I bet Jax is stupid enough to listen to this and think it's an endearing thing and not an actual fucking insulting thing, honestly.
So, excellent.
I have to imagine that's the case.
Jax isn't here, but he might watch this on demand later. Happy holidays, Jax. I hope you had a good Christmas.
Because, okay, how much money has he given since this happened? 12/26/21? 12/26/21. Okay. So 12/26/21, he wasn't there. He showed up 5 days later with a fucking C note in his hand, burning a hole in his pocket. And then since then he's given about close to 600. Let's say 550. 550. Almost a car payment. Shows up less than a week later with a fucking Benjamin. Here you go, buddy. I love you, DSP. I want to marry you.
Hope to see you back soon, whenever you can make it back to the streams.
Oh, I'll be back.
Fighter will be at its regular
I'll be back, buddy.
coming week of Friday night. I know this week it was weird that we played it Sunday night. It will be Friday night again, and maybe things will get back to normal. We'll see.
Baby, come back.
So the surprise says, contributions wise, Street Fighter is always your highest earning night stream real talk. Honestly, it's random. Some weeks Street Fighter is really good, some weeks it's not. So some nights we get no support for on a game, and then another night we'll get a ton of support. You know, there's a few people who've been coming by the Lost Judgment streams recently, supporting them in a huge way, while a lot of that playthrough was dead. So it's very random. It really depends on a lot of factors, and the way I see it, as long as I'm consistently putting out good streams, there'll be good nights, there'll be bad nights, but they all even out. It's all good.
They all even out. They're all good, except for this week. It certainly did not even itself out this week, did it? Oh man, the only time Jax really made me mad was when Phil was playing. Jax showed up to give his approval? Really? That's pretty cool. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm an adult. Sorry, I'm the one.
Yo, look at it. Look at his coloration. He's really yellow.
Who operated a successful YouTube channel? Me. Ree. I'm the one who puts out the content. Yeah, I'm an adult. Sorry, I'm the one.
I'm the one. I like that. I'm the one.
Yeah, I'm an adult. Sorry, I'm the one.
I'm the
who
one.
operated a successful YouTube channel.
Me. Ree.
I'm the one who puts out the content that's entertaining.
Right. Once I realized this wasn't edited, I actually laughed for 5 minutes straight. I mean, I had a similar thing where I thought this was edited. And my buddy who doesn't follow DSP, like, I'd say this shit. Whenever he said me, I'd always say Ree. Like, if there's one thing that's invaded my normal speech, it's this. Forever. I don't think I'll ever stop doing this. It's way too funny. And so, like, I had to actually fucking, like, show my buddy the context of this. He's like, oh, he actually said that. This is not edited, no. Hey, one more time.
I'm an adult. Sorry, I'm the one who operated a successful YouTube channel. Me. Ree. I'm the one who puts out the content.
This is like the one thing you can do IRL, and it's like just one of those weird things. Everybody gets a couple weird things they can do. This is one of them. I like it. How the fuck did he say Ree then? I don't know. What he was probably trying to say was, he was probably trying to say me twice. Me, right? Because he kept pointing at himself.
One who operated a successful
See, look, he's got his hand here, right?
YouTube channel. Me.
Point.
Ree.
You see he pointed at himself again? Yeah? We'll get the playback? Dude, what the fuck's wrong with him? Why does it look so disgusting?
Sorry, I'm the one who operated a...
So whenever I'm the one, right? When he says I'm the one, he points at himself.
Yeah, I'm an adult.
I'm an adult, points at himself.
Sorry,
I'm the one. Tap, 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 tap.
one who operated a
See, he's not tapping right now?
successful YouTube channel. Me.
Tap. Me.
Ree.
Tap. Re. So he's trying to say something else, but he mixed up, like maybe he was gonna say like real talk, but he was still trying to say me. So he said Re. Hey, you like that? I broke it down for you. Doesn't it make sense? I examined this from a forensic sort of perspective. Sounds good. I'm a professional. See, I'm the one who can analyze DSP talking. Me. Ree. There's no explaining this. Yeah, kind of. Oh, yeah, maybe really. Yeah, really. Really. I think he admitted to this and said it was very in the moment and he was emotional. Snow crawl. Link? Oh, what? Link to this? Oh, here. No shit, Snow Carl. Snow Carl's giving a lot of money too, but it's worth it. Snow Carl loves DSP. He's his best friend. All right, so what do we got? What do we got? Okay, here's the schedule. Tomorrow's detox day. If anybody's streaming a detox such as Anne, make sure you watch that. And then after that, we've got. So I think we're gonna come in. Okay, so here's something to look out for. I think we're coming into next week. We're coming in hot, guys. Okay, we're coming in real hot because we're starting with Star Wars. We're starting with fucking Lego Star Wars, which is historically not great, right? But generally speaking, like someone like Emil will show up to like save it. Generally speaking, so I assume that'll be the case as well. Because again, we're coming in hot. Okay. So yeah, if you look at like the last Lego Star Wars, for example, 53 and 25 of that was from Planet Jeff, right? But I think historically we've got like, you know, 20 from Emil, you know, kind of pity bucks, right? So we'll be coming in hot. Yeah, Emil has tips for Star Wars. That was the weird thing about it. He tips for Star Wars, but he doesn't tip the 50 bucks he does for Elden Ring. It's like a pity tip. It's like 20 bucks. Here's 25 for Lego Star Wars. And the message was hello, Phil. That's how you know he's a sock, by the way. Among other things. When they tip lazy messages. So yeah. And then we got Skyrim that night. And then the voted game. If I'm covering Street Fighter, then maybe someone else can pick up this one. The Ask the King. Maybe Anne's around and can do it. I like to hang around on Anne's streams. And gamble 9999. It's my favorite. It's my favorite thing to do. Carrot and the stick. 50 to support the game, 20 to tell DSP to stop. I mean, oh, maybe. I don't know. What the hell? Oh, this is the wrong... Oh, this is like the, this is the old chat. This is the one that crashed. Yeah, let me fix it. Wait, I don't think I can. Wait, I can. Here. Like, don't peek at the behind the curtain here, okay? Don't peek behind the curtain. Okay, let me go here. And I do this. Do this. There we go. Oh yeah, it's about time for a tips war. Tell me to be safer, Jeezy? Alright. Alright, thanks for stopping by, guys. I hope you all hashtag be safe as well. I'll see you in a couple days. Have a good detox. And be very, very safe. Good night. Bye-bye.